joining us now. Pam Bondi is with us for commentary, as well as Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett. Pam, your take on all of this.
Sean, having personally, as a prosecutor for 18 years, signed thousands of subpoenas, thousands. Many times, people don't comply. So what do? You either issue a new subpoena or you do a motion to compel. Why wasn't that done in this case? The Trump people were working well with them. Why wasn't that done? That's a question for Merrick Garland. Number two for Merrick Garland, the warrant. Think about the warrant. If you're going to issue a warrant, the reason has to be, I'm worried they're going to destroy evidence. Well, what's suspect about that? We've now learned that warrant was signed on Friday, but not executed until Monday. So why get the warrant? That doesn't even make sense. Number three, I have personally been involved in many, many search warrants, authorizing them, the execution of the search warrants, and they came in there with guns blazing, like you said. For documents, you know what you do? You get a couple agents, you go up, you show the warrant at Mar-a-Lago. They knew the president wasn't there. They knew it was a skeleton crew at Mar-a-Lago. You go in, you go to the safe, you go to the office, you get the documents you need. Done. Yet what did they do? They did an execution on land, on sea, by air. They had agents in the water, agents in the air. You may have only seen 30 to 40 there on the ground, but there were hundreds of agents that had to have been weaponized to pull the assault off at Mar-a-Lago that day and that night. Merrick Garland, that's where tax dollars are going, to that. Did you see the massive trucks out there, Sean, lined around? You know why they did that? It was the optics. They thought Donald Trump would look like a common criminal, but it backfired on them. And the American people have seen what they've done, and they are disgusted by this. And he's got a lot more explaining to do.
And you know, look at this. Look at what they did to Peter Navarro. Look at what they did to Manafort. Look at what they did to Roger Stone, who'll join us tonight, Greg. This is now their tactic. They want to harass, intimidate, and send a message to everyone else. Don't mess with us. We're all powerful, almighty. And the double standard, the dual system of justice couldn't be any more clear than it is now.
Yeah, I don't question the integrity of the DOJ and the FBI. I criticize the utter lack of integrity and rectitude of Merrick Garland and Christopher Wray. Merrick Garland today unwittingly, stupidly undermined his own argument when he said, oh, our standard practice is to use the least intrusive method. Well, that's called a subpoena. And the FBI did that 2 months ago. They were counting on Donald Trump challenging it so that they would then be poised for a raid. But Trump capitulated. He gave them everything they wanted. So they probably sat back at the DOJ and said, now what are we going to do? Well, they should have issued another subpoena if they wanted more documents. I suspect all of that is left out of the affidavit in support of the FBI warrant to search the premises. And I think they probably snookered this magistrate, who, by the way, is not a regular federal district court judge. He's appointed by the district court to do the sort of grunt work. He doesn't have the experience. A real judge would have probably said, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're searching the premises?
Himself from a case with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah,
Why didn't he recuse himself here?
Well,
these are dangerous times.
His social media posts were virulently anti-Trump. Under the law, he's required to recuse himself. But a good judge would have said, wait a minute, why aren't you using a subpoena here? So there are a lot of questions about this magistrate himself.
All right. Thank you, Pam Bondi. We appreciate it. Gregg Jarrett, thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.